Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the metaverse. But wait, do not click off yet because I do think that this is going to be making a comeback. It's crazy how we're seeing the metaverse actually come back because of AI agent. The term of agentic metaverse has now came up and is starting to spark some discussions around different metaverses and different agents that's going to be in these type of metaverses. So before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We on the road to 20k subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And most importantly, you guys can ask your questions on how that Patreon group works. As you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers. We have been making some banger calls, all of that. So if you guys do not want to miss out on no action for the rest of this cycle, you guys got to check out that Patreon group. Check out my ebook on the essentials to mastering tokenomics. This will help you guys pick out your next gem, your next winning gem, help you guys understand how crypto works within altcoins, market cap, fully diluted evaluation, circulating supply. All of those need to be taken account before you can pick your next gem. And this ebook will help you guys pick that out. So check it out. Links will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Let's get right into the video, guys. So someone by now that you guys should be following, because anything that has to do with agents, things like that, when I put them in my videos, I do refer back to 0x Jeff. He is goated. You need to follow him. So the topic of tokenization of the agentic metaverse has now come up. The agentic metaverse is no longer a distant concept. It's unfolding right now, reshaping how we interact with AI, gaming, digital ownership. From open source tools to persistent AI driven environment, we're witnessing a rapid evolution in how virtual worlds are being built, experienced, and monetized. It is honestly crazy how this one narrative of AI agents have pretty much empowered gaming. Metaverses now is kind of making a comeback, right? Other AI projects, a lot of projects in a whole is pretty much just probably finding a way to add AI agents into it, whether they're an RWA play that can use AI agents for getting off-chain and on-chain data for RWA. Same with DPIN. It is crazy how we're seeing AI agents truly revolutionize crypto right now. But in this tweet, in this article, he does talk about several metaverse projects, agentic metaverse projects, right, that could have some good potential. Of course, virtual protocol is going to be up there because we're going to talk about that. So hyperfy just open sourced its engines, enabling self-hostable multiplayer worlds with real-time building, drag and drop tools, interoperable assets, and more. We're going to talk about that later in the video. Virtual Protocol shared its partnership with Infinity, introducing multi-agent asset management, building the first AI operated asset management company, Zenth XBT. We're going to talk about that. Well, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk more about the metaverse side for Virtual Protocol. And now Virtual Protocol also partnered with Averic, right? We talked about that in that Virtual Protocol video. They partnered with Alluvium, right? And I do see more game studios going to be partnering with Virtual Protocols. So as you scroll down, the reality of Westworld inspired games, if you guys don't know, Virtual Protocol actually has their own Westworld type of game, as this tweet shows here. While everyone is talking about creating Westworld like games, immersive worlds driven by dynamic NPCs, Powwow Fun has been beta testing its virtual Westworld game for a while now. This game features AI agent powered by open source models from Full Metal AI. Notable, Full Metal recently integrated with Eliza OS, which is long-term memory enabled by, RAG. But not only that, I'm surprised he doesn't talk about Virtual's first metaverse that they came out with, right, which is called their Project Westworld, right? As of right now, this is one of their games that they actually have created a while back and should be live sometime soon. I think it's already live, I don't even remember, but there's some agents in here that you can actually invest onto their platform. And even Vader showcases this, right? Vader talks about the pioneering innovation. These tokens represent beta plays into the game framework, offering early exposure to groundbreaking integration of sentient NPCs into virtual gaming. So these AI agents are called Carlos, Diego, Javier, Simon, Ethan. These are all pretty much that you can actually have scalable content with, and also licensing potential with them. Now, one thing he does also highlight at the end of his article is that the agentic metaverse narrative is evolving rapidly, and he expects more gaming studios to team up to leverage Game and Eliza to power their games, right? So things is going to get interesting within the metaverse, especially if they're going to be partnering with Virtual Protocol, Eliza. So I do think that the AI agent narrative is going to be here to stay permanently, but it will be seen in different narratives. So that could be an AI agent somehow tackling whatever things they need to tackle within, let's say, RWA, DPIN, a gaming play, things like that. AI agents will now finally cement themselves. So we have Island here, right? Island was like a gaming project. It's not truly, I don't, it's kind of like in the middle of metaverse and gaming, right? But these guys came out, essentially they were basically there to combine NFT community, so people that had certain NFTs will be able to play with those NFTs in their specific games that they have in this game called Island, Nifty Island, right? So right now it's sitting at $17 million market cap, fully diluted valuation of $108 million. When we scroll down 19 days ago, it actually did hit its high of 21 cents. So as you can see, a lot of different things are being hit by AI agents and propelling them to new all-time highs. So they recently put out this tweet: until now, AI agents lived on X. Next week, they will have their own game world to play in. Nifty is where gaming and AI converge, right? So when we scroll down here, you guys can see all these are pretty much AI agents so far that have been popularized all over X, and they're going to have their own game, and we're going to see how they're going to be playing. So this is pretty interesting. This might cause a little bit of hype for Nifty Island and the Island token itself, but there's other metaverses that's also getting some crazy hype. One being Realist Worlds, which is sitting at 2 cents, right? A market cap of $21 million, fully diluted valuation of $22 million. So this is looking pretty good, pretty interesting, because pretty much its entire supply is already out. Its high was just a month ago where it hit about 4 cents, over 4.5 cents. It is down 51% from its all-time high as of right now. Now, Realist actually allows you to deploy AI agents into video games as NPCs, but these guys have somewhat of a sandbox-like metaverse as well. And a lot more people are pretty interested in it. It could be due to the market cap or things like that, right? So I actually didn't even notice I have the guy Zinth following me on Twitter here, but they are pretty much creating different things here for their metaverse. And then we move on to the next one, which is Wild. You guys should already know Wild the World at this point in time. They've been around. They are pretty much one of the biggest metaverse projects out there as of right now. I think Virtual Bacon was recently talking about them a lot, right? So their market cap is at $183 million. All right, fully diluted valuation of $282 million. And you scroll down, its all-time high was 3 years ago where it hit $7.44. Now, if you guys know, last cycle metaverses have went crazy. They all went crazy, absolutely nuts, right? Will it happen anytime soon? I don't know yet, but the fact that the agentic metaverse is actually becoming a thing could be something interesting. I don't think that they all will hit all-time highs, especially those bigger cap ones, but we'll see how things play out. Now, as I said, hyperfy is actually getting a lot of traction as of right now, because you have different content creators actually talking about hyperfy. As the block runner guys, also these guys are very goated pretty much, right? These guys have talked a lot about different projects. These guys know how to talk about things in depth better than I can, right? But I did want to highlight this. They said the metaverse has largely been a sector in decline over the last few years since its initial surge in interest back in 2021. However, with the rise of AI and AI agents dominating the mindshare within crypto, the prospect of agents populating the metaverse are quickly becoming an interest to speculators. This is what we've been talking about here, right? With the recent launch of Hyper, an open source movement is forming for metaverse developers to contribute and integrate their agent models to achieve their own individual embodiments within a virtual space and no longer solely exist on Twitter. So that means you can actually interact with them in the virtual world and not just on Twitter. This is kind of interesting, guys. Now, hyperfy has actually been getting a lot of traction, man. Has been getting a lot of traction, but right now you can see it is actually pretty down. It's down 18 from its high 3 months ago where it was 18 cents, right? If we scroll down, let's see, 18 cents. What it was its all-time high, which was just 8 days ago, right? So it is sitting at 11 cents as of right now. I do have to check out the market cap and circulating supply. This is pretty much a low cap. I'm sure it's a low cap, and they probably has some crazy legs to go. It's on Solana as of right now, and they already integrated this Eliza OS into their metaverse. So this right now is pretty much, hold on, the founder of hyperfy right now. In a day or so, we are going to have our first natural Eliza OS agent in hyperfy v1. Agents get a body, they are aware of their surroundings, they can speak naturally like a human and respond with emotes that match the mood of the convo. We're currently accepting proposal for other Eliza agents to take part in the first phase. So this is actually pretty big. When we see the agent that goes live in their metaverse, things might get pretty interesting for a lot of metaverse plays that are going to be including agents in there. Now, something I also wanted to talk about is Astos, which is Altered State Machine. These guys was a part of that whole Futureverse. So you guys know about the Futureverse, right? The open metaverse, things like that. They're looking to bring Ready Player One over onto the chain with what was it called? I forgot what it was called. The Futureverse. Yeah, it's called the Futureverse, right? But Astos here, they're actually changing their whole project as of right now. Going a little bit more into the agent space right now. So from Astos to Think, build on the foundations of the Futureverse, ASM's Astos and the Think agent protocol. They're showing that this token is going to be the lifeblood of on-chain AI agents, pretty much, right? So the core concept is every agent consists of 3 parts: the mind, which is going to be the intelligence layer powered by the murmur matrix, enabling agents to learn and grow; the body, which is going to be authenticated by NFI tokens, its agents customizable presence in the metaverse. Then you're going to have the soul, of course, a wallet authenticated soul token that connects agents to specialized dApps, right? So this is actually making Think look a little bit interesting right now. So they will be doing a conversion from Astos to Think, right? The conversion rate of Astos to Think will depend on the percentage of circulating Astos you own, right? Also, to that, Astos held by Futureverse will be converted at a lower rate of 1%. So this is going to be pretty good, and any uncirculated Astos will be burned, also lowering the fully diluted valuation of Astos, right? So this could get pretty interesting. Not Astos, sorry. Think token itself, right? Then at the end, more details where and when on how to convert your Astos to Think will be available soon. You will be able to convert on both the root network and Ethereum, right? So things might get a little bit interesting for Atos and Think and the agentic metaverse. We're here for it, honestly. Oh yeah, you also have one more project that is going to be coming out pretty soon here called Emergence, Time of Emergence. They're going to have their token called OMeta, right? LCO has been funded. They're pretty much going to have their interoperable gaming agent launchpad soon, and the TGEs just this month here. So things might shake up within the AI agent metaverse space. So I want to know what you guys think. I made this video pretty long, but I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We're on the road to 20K subscribers, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.